Hey guys, Boomslang here. So, heading straight back into Torchlight Frontiers. I've been playing for, I don't know, 10 minutes. Um, it's still just as good as it was yesterday, or the day before even. Slight changes to my setup. I've got a lethal staff now, which puts a bleed on, 32% chance to bleed. A new cool looking helmet, incombustible Sallet, or Sallet. And I've picked up a few more of the quests. I handed in the zombie clothing that we had to get from the last dungeon in the previous video. And now it's opened up a load more quests. And I'm just making my way through those and showing you guys my adventure, really, I guess. I still can't... For me, this is just kind of like Torchlight 2, but updated. They've really managed to keep that amazing cool factor that Torchlight 2 had, and I played Torchlight 2 like 6-7 years ago now, and I really enjoyed it at the time. But I just drifted away from it and moved on to other games, different genres, different groups of friends weren't interested in that style of game. But I always enjoyed it. Like Diablo 3, I would play that a lot more if I had more people to play with. There are some people I could play with, but you know, I've gone into Albion Online now. I've made another group of friends. Really enjoy playing with those guys and girls, you know, all the people there. So for me, I just I end up drifting through games based on the group of people that I end up playing with. Like I really enjoy Escape from Tarkov, and there's a group of guys, they know who they are. I really enjoy playing with them. But I've just kind of drifted away from Tarkov, not because I don't enjoy the game or I don't enjoy their company. My gaming satisfaction changes all the time, and I guess my home has always been an MMO style of game, like World of Warcraft. It's one of the first games that I ever really got into heavily, and eventually I drifted away from that. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, guys. I guess I'm kind of just opening up a bit and describing what I enjoy or don't enjoy. But for me, I'm really loving this game, and if you guys all enjoy it, I will continue to bring you content on it. Same with the Albion content. And yeah, I just wanted to share some thoughts with you guys, share my adventures with you guys. So I'm looking for moss rat nuggets at the moment and releasing Imperial guards from cages, but I don't seem to be able to do anything with that Imperial guard over there. Still loving this train mechanic, and I'm really looking forward to unlocking the ghost train. That sounds very interesting. Something I want to get onto as quickly as I can. So, release Imperial guards from the Goblin cages. Does it count just because I'm here and technically they're released? I'll have to keep searching for more of them and see what happens when I get close. I did lose my pet at one point. He died, and it's got like a 2-3 minute cooldown, so be aware of that. Pets... Okay, so that's it, cool. So pets won't be here at all times. You know, if you get into a large fight and your pet goes down, then your pet will disappear and return to you a few minutes after the time that he was taken out. So that's always something to be aware of. Another nugget. So I'm just trying to find the nuggets and release prisoners. That's my main goal at the moment, and always look out for the resources, because I want to get into that fort. I want to make a video on that as soon as I can. You know, describing what's happening in the fort, what it's used for. Is it, you know, is it worth you spending time in it? I don't know much about it, and I want to go in with a blank view, so I've not actually researched the fort. I just want to discover as I go along, so I might make mistakes, and if I do, I hope you guys learn from my mistakes and have an easier time. And like I say, guys, from my first video on this, the more you guys interact with this video, and the more comments, good feedback. I'm not trying to. If you don't enjoy it, you put up a bad comment. You put up a negative one. I didn't enjoy this. It's not the game for me. Whatever you wish. But if you do genuinely enjoy it, try and leave me a comment. Throw me a like. You know, let the guys that are making this game know that you want it. And then I will work on getting a giveaway sorted and hopefully playing with some of you guys and, you know, enjoying destroying goblins with trains together. That is my goal, is to be able to show the game producers that, you know, I'm worthy of receiving the keys, and that my subscriber base is actually really enjoying the content, and that they want to be able to not just look at the content but also enjoy the content themselves. So that's my goals at the moment with these videos, is to bring you guys, you know, a view of what Torchlight Frontiers is and what you can expect. And so far for me, it's looking like an amazing ARPG, similar in nature, not in aesthetics and the way that the game runs, but similar in nature to Diablo 3, to Path of Exile, those sorts of games, you know. But it's got a more stylized. One subscriber said cute, and I can see where you can get that from. There are some cute scenes to it, but it's just, for me, it's a bit softer on the eyes. It's a very graphic, stylized game. You know, it's not dark. It's not cute. It's just really well done. Like, it's not overcomplicated. It's not over stylized. The graphics are beautiful, but they're not overly polished. I'm not saying that they haven't done a good job. I'm saying, you know, they didn't have to spend the next 3 years just working on graphics to get the game to where they need it to be. You know, it's Torchlight. It's just really nice, simplistic graphics to some degree, and they polished it up to where they need it to be at. And I love this style of game. You know, I almost get like a World of Warcraft feel to when I'm playing this. I almost feel like this is almost World of Warcraft original style graphics with a Diablo twist and some darkness to it. You know, some of these mobs, you know, they're skeletons, they're zombies, and for me it just brings kind of everything together, and it's just a game that I would enjoy playing, you know, even if I had 20 minutes or if I had a whole day to play it. It's just one of those kind of games where you can just jump in, do a few quests, get your gear up a bit, work on your fort, you run out of time, come back another day. You know, obviously there will be people that want to be the best of the best in every game that they play, and I'm kind of one of those people, but I've settled with the fact that I won't always have the time. So I just try and be as good as I can. I don't try and be the best. My life is a lot different to what it used to be when I used to play games. You know, no more of the days where I can not work and sit at home and play games for 10-15 hours if I felt like it. You know, I've got responsibilities, things that I need to do, you know, so can't try and be the best at the game anymore. I just have to try and do the best I can. So I'm going to head back to town quickly just to deposit some of the stuff that I've picked up, or sell it even. I'm hoping that I can go straight back to that portal area. 25 gold.
Quest complete.
Okay, I'll pick that up in a second.
If you've got coin,
So I'm just selling all of these because I don't need them. I've chosen the best items that I want to keep. I don't know if there would be a benefit to keeping lower level items for later or not. 21 poison defense, 9.5 luck. I'll take the potion luck. Your portal. Okay, cool. I can go straight back. So your portal will take me back to where I portaled out. I hope. We'll see. Yep, straight back. Perfect. Lovely to know that. Okay. I think it's reset the map though. Collect goblin skulls. Moss. So, with this game, I mean, the end goal is to get to max level, have the best DPS, and, you know, run the more difficult content on a higher level. I'm not 100% sure at present because I've gone into this with a blind view. I haven't researched, which some may find annoying. Some subscribers may find annoying that I don't know more than I do. But for me, I wanted to come in with a fresh view. Oh God, I love the way that graphic goes off. I just want to come in with a fresh view and not know everything before I've had the time to experience it, you know? I want to enjoy the content as it comes and be able to describe how I'm feeling in that first instance. I want to see another one. Pressing Shift, Alt, no. 6.3, shock. Crit chance to fear. Do I want fear? Not really. Okay, so I don't need any of these items to change out with my current. Did I need anything else in here? I guess I'll just keep getting the moss rat nuggets over time. But yeah, I just wanted to come in with like a fresh look on stuff. I didn't want to have to research, and then try and script everything. So everything that you're getting from me is totally unscripted. I've just sat down and gone, you know what, I think I'll do this. And that's it. That might be to my downfall at times. Maybe some scripting would help me to be less, have less rambling moments, but collect goblin skulls and the lost wood. Okay, so I do have to complete that. It would probably help me ramble less, but at the end of the day, I like to give you guys like exactly how I'm feeling and what I'm doing in the moment, not because I've sat here for a few hours and decided I'm going to say this, that, and the other. So, for me, I just wanted to bring you guys a bit more of Torchlight Frontiers content, where it's at, what I'm doing. But I don't want to make the videos super long. I made the first one fairly long because I actually lost track of time and decided I wasn't going to cut too many things out because I felt they were all good and required. I didn't want to cut anything out. So I'm going to try and make the videos a little bit shorter and a bit more to the point. You know, I'm going to probably do a fort video. And as I gain more knowledge, I'll do more specific videos that will help people. But at the moment, I'm just giving you a playthrough, what I'm experiencing as it comes, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's gotten dark now. It's not quite as light and bright as it was previously. It keeps telling me to come in here, but I've killed everything. Unless I have to come back at another point in the day when stuff is respawned. Or maybe just kill goblins outside and maybe it's just telling me that was where I should be going previously. I'm not sure, but as always this is alpha, so you know, you can't be too judgmental. They've got plenty of time to correct things, and so far I am extremely impressed with it. Very much enjoying this game. So I want to be on the lookout for. Oh, I'm not sure if it's spawned skeletons because it's nighttime now, or because there were skeletons up here. My thought pattern is goblins have gone because it's now nighttime and. Fairness guy here. And that skeletons are now out on the prowl. I'm not sure if that's how the game works, but if it is, that's pretty cool that the mob type changes based on the time of day. Potentially the environment as well. Oh, yes, that's inside. What's over here? Nothing that I really want, so I'm going to head up the top way. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if the skeletons are spawning because of the time of day or because they were there. So I want to try and keep an eye on that, track that, and see if I'm right on my theory. Because I would expect to see goblins up here, to be honest. As that's all I was seeing. No, okay, skeletons coming out now. And always remember to break the little barrels and stuff, and the little, what looks to be like wood piles. Because I've had materials from them, I've had currency from them. It all adds up, especially in the beginning of a game. You know, you want to try and monopolize as many things as you can and give yourself a good head start for the end game. Because obviously the end game is where it's at most of the time. Now what is this? Pathfinder's Trail.
I've got my orders.
So I'm guessing this is a town or a camp that we can now go to, so okay, cool. Head up here first. Is this an exit? Imperial Battlefield. Okay, so we'll go there afterwards. So I just want to go in the main area and see what the score is in there. What's over here? Waypoint portal. Okay.
Things are pretty tough.
Okay, so I thought there was maybe a shop here or something, but there's not. So we will continue onwards. I'm not sure if you can build up in there at some point or not, or if it just has a stash and a portal way. But we'll head out into the battlefield area and see what the next adventure will be. So, what's on the map? Shrines, dungeon areas, quests. Let's have a look what's going on out here. Chest over there. Ooh, okay, some blue flubbery chaos type looking balls. So, we've still got muskrats, skellies, those weird blue ball creatures. And I'm interested in the muskrats because I want to get that muskrat quest done. I just need one more nugget to get that completed. Got a shrine. And resources over here. A few different bits of resources. And we've got an elite mob over there, zombie. A few elites. Let's get right in the middle of him. Okay, these are actually hitting quite hard. Misclick there. Okay, these are hitting very hard actually. So this is a point in the game where you realise that you need better gear. So it's a gear check now, because obviously I'm not doing enough DPS, or I don't have enough defense. So yeah, guys, I just had to go back to town quickly, but yeah, what I was saying is that it's kind of like a gear check now, because these mobs are hitting me hard. I'm not hitting them hard enough. So we're getting to a gear checkpoint now in the game. So maybe I need to head back to the previous zone and just do a few little mini dungeon runs and keep getting more gear, so that I can actually keep up with the mobs that I'm now facing. But we'll see what happens. I handled them a little bit better this time. I haven't changed my gear, so my gear is still the same. But yeah, I just need a stronger weapon and better defense, really. So it's just something to keep in mind for myself, and obviously for you guys. If you do hit a wall, mobs start to become a bit too difficult. Let's go back to the previous zone and, you know, see if you can get yourself some better gear and then be able to compete with the mobs that are around here. So I'm going to end it here, guys. I will catch you guys on the next one, and I hope you're having a good weekend, and Boomslang out. Have a good one all. Laters.